Leo, hi. How have you been, Leo? My name is Jenny. I will be going through the astrology transit highlights from August 25th to August 31st. This is our last week of August, Leo. Let's get into this energy because I believe you're going to love it, okay? We have Venus going into Leo. This is going to be your time, Leos, to shine. You've been going through a Venus rebirth right now, and now Venus is ready to give you her blessings, get you out there into the world. Yes, Jupiter's still in that 12th house, whatever, okay? It doesn't mean we can't excel in the world. Yes, we are more internal, we are more retreaty right now, and that's to protect our own energy, Leo. So let's get into it. Monday the 25th, we will wake up with a Virgo moon. The Virgo moon will sextile Venus in Cancer at 29 degrees at 9 a.m. This is giving value. This is giving new perception on value for you. 29th degree, anaretic degree. Oh, keep in mind, 9 a.m., I always mean Central Standard Time, so use that, converse effectively, whatever time zone you're in. But this is giving value. This is giving subconscious uplift. This is the end of Venus being in your subconscious and digging in your subconscious. So it's giving that little boost with that Virgo moon. Virgo moons are great. They're crispy. You feel good during a Virgo moon in the mind. So this is aha status. Now, the moon enters Libra at 9:01 a.m. And let's just go over these Libra transits. Libra moon will oppose Saturn at 10 a.m., trine Uranus at 11 or 12 p.m., oppose Neptune at 12:10 p.m., and trine Pluto at 1 p.m. Now, I just felt a little bit dizzy with all of this energy, this Libra energy. You know, Libra moons are great, just first of all for you Leos to socialize, to be mentally busy, especially when it involves the other and other people in your life. But this is going to make you feel a little bit up and down. You know, we have all these outer planets, but also these outer planets, there's not, like, you have two opposing energies, two trining energies. So you have aha trining moment, you have aha Pluto deep transformation moment, and then you have the opposition from Saturn and Neptune. So this, just keep in mind, from 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m., you are going to feel a little bit up and down with the energy. This is going to be, especially with both oppositions, this is going to be about balance. If you're in Libra, right? Moon in Libra. Libra is about balance. So it's about finding your balance this day. Now, I do feel that, like, this day is just going to be a good day in general for you Leos, just because Venus enters Leo at 11:27 a.m. Okay? Venus is entering Leo. It's going to touch your Leo placements. If you're a Leo rising, it's going to be in your first house. This is all going to be, you're going to be put on display. You know, this Leo season in general was different. It was a different Leo season. It wasn't about putting yourself out there the way that normal Leo seasons are. It was about really finding the confidence within ourselves. You know, we dealt with that Mercury retrograde, and now we're going to be, experiencing Venus in Leo. And it's Virgo season, second house. Second house is all about our value, money, finances, all of that, material possessions. But what's great about Venus in Leo is you're just going to feel just really freaking good. Really good. And the moon's in Libra. Venus is ruled by Libra. So we're going to have this really beautiful, cohesive energy all day. Now, Venus in Leo will trine Saturn at 8 p.m. And this is, Saturn can make Venus a little bit more cold, but it doesn't mean there's not love there. Saturn does really well in Libra. That's one of its favorite signs. It's more about seeking justice. And I believe a lot of Leos, we're going to find justice for ourselves, just because Venus in Leo is a sign, I don't like to say selfish, but just very authentic energy is what it's giving when it comes to your growth and your expansion, Leo. Now, Tuesday, August 26th, we will wake up with a Libra moon. The Libra moon will conjunct Mars at 9:30 a.m. This is giving, one, stay out of conflicts. All right, Mars is in your third house of communication right now. This is really about revamping your mental space and finding out where your passions actually lie in your mental space and how you're talking to yourself when it comes to going after your passions and your desires. So avoid conflicts this morning. Like, if somebody else is giving you a hard time, like, you pushing back emotionally isn't going to really help. But this also gives you just like a boost of energy, Leo. So utilize this energy wisely. Now we have Venus sextile Uranus at 4 p.m. Venus is in Leo. Uranus is in that 11th house, which is all about our hopes and dreams, our friend groups, our communities, our authentic self. This is giving aha moment status when it comes to relationships and how we like to interact in our relationships in our outer world. And then we also have Venus trine Neptune at 5:18 p.m., another beautiful aspect. This aspect can also make you feel a little lost in the sauce. So it's like, do things that you can be lost in the sauce. Like, it's not going to be the best time to sit down and try to like figure out a bunch of numbers or balance a checkbook, or it's like not giving those vibes. It's giving more like, what creative project can you sit down in, you can get lost in, because you're going to sit down, be in a creative project, and then 4 hours go by. You check the clock and you're like, whoa, 4 hours just went by. So this energy, it's really, I really love this energy. It's giving like creativity, it's giving desires, it's giving growth. It's a great time to meditate as well around that time, 5:18 p.m. It's going to be an amazing time to meditate. Neptune is in higher octave of Venus. It's that spiritual joy and awareness. So really taking advantage of that. Now we have the Libra moon square Jupiter at 6:23 p.m. and sextile Mercury at 9 p.m. So Libra moon square Jupiter, this is giving, first of all, Jupiter squares, they're still good. There's still benefit to them. There's soft. There's optimism. They soften the blows if anything happens. But this is giving maybe, Venus trine Neptune, you decide to grow in a certain direction, and Libra moon square Jupiter could be like, ooh, did I make the right decision? It could be something as simple as that, because it is your subconscious and your mental space working together in a way that's creating tension when it comes to who you are, what you desire, and what you value. So it's really quick. Moon energy moves quick, so just keep that in mind if you are feeling a little like off. And then the sextile to Mercury at 9 p.m., Mercury is still sitting in Leo. This is just giving like amazing energy. When you take action, though, the sextile, you need to take action. So if you're taking action on understanding what you actually desire, what you look to create in this life, this is giving that aha moment of taking action on what I desire, and then more ideas just start coming. So Monday's kind of a busy day. Monday's naturally ruled by the moon, but at the same time, like, it's giving like this busy energy, and but not in a bad way, especially for you Leos. Like, it's not bad. Like, Venus in your sign is the best. I don't know how else to say it. It's just the best, Leos. So Tuesday, August 26th, we wake up with a Libra moon. So we have the Libra moon conjunct Mars at 9:38. Oh wait, no, I already talked about that. I'm gonna have to. I like tapped into that like Venus trine Neptune energy. Sometimes these big transits just get me, and then all of a sudden I start to feel it. So there's just another caution for you. I just went to start Tuesday over again. So, and we already finished Tuesday. All right, Wednesday. We're on Wednesday. Let's get out of this Venus trine Neptune transit just a little bit. Wednesday, August 27th, we will wake up with a Libra moon. Now at 1 a.m., Venus in Leo will oppose Pluto. So this is giving like waking up and having dreams, or if you stay up late and really understanding and feeling like where you're putting the power outside of yourself when it comes to relationships. You could have dreams with past lives. You could have your mind could be busy thinking about, the relationships in your life and if they actually do serve you. That could be a thing as well. There's just a lot of energy with relationships. Pluto's in your 7th house of relationships, so it's like doubling down. Venus rules relationships. It's just doubling down on this energy. I mean, you might even feel it halfway through Tuesday. But this is one of those things where are you putting your focus and your energy? If there is something that's looking to be healed, if there's a situation in your life that's not working, Leo, it's time to figure out how to end that situation. It's time to figure out like why you're in the situation you're in and how to change the energy. It could just honestly Tuesday night, Wednesday, late Tuesday night, you could get into a fight with a partner. Honestly, it could be something that simple, where you're just not seeing eye to eye, opposing energy. So, but the moon enters into Scorpio at 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday, so we get to enjoy this beautiful Libra moon all day. That's the only thing. Venus opposed Pluto, but the moon enters Scorpio at 8:30 p.m. Trying to turn this page here. I feel like every time I talk about the Scorpio moon, I'm like, this is your fourth house of family and home life. This is a really big transformation house. Scorpio moons in general, they are looking for us to transform. They are looking for us to dig deep into what we have been avoiding. And with this intense energy, especially this week, just in general, we have a lot of aspects going on. We have, we're on the verge of eclipse season. This Scorpio moon is really looking for you to get out what you need to get out. So Thursday, August 28th, the Scorpio moon will square Pluto at 12 a.m. and square Venus at 3 a.m. This is early in the morning. This is giving, I don't like this word, but it's giving like nightmare status when it comes to past traumas within your family relationships. I'm like a Leo rising and I'm tapping in and I'm like, oh, I bet I know what it is. I'm just like, this will be fun. No, it's great though, because, you're forced to transform. You're forced to do this. You're forced to face your fears and your deep-seated, rooted trauma. And then when you do that, you feel like, a weight has been lifted off your chest because you don't want to carry that trauma with you. You just don't. It doesn't work. It follows you everywhere in your relationships if you do. So this is giving like waking up status. 3 a.m. is that witching hour. If you are somebody that dreams a lot, has a lot of premonitions, like just really intense dreams, especially transit Jupiter right now in Cancer is giving a lot of Leos very, very intense, vivid dreams. So just be cautious and understand that these dreams are just your subconscious coming forward, wanting you to heal something. That's it. That's all it is. It's not trying to make you relive it. That's the whole point of healing it. So we don't have to sit here and relive it and get triggered every single time something comes up. We don't want to be triggered all the time. So that's the point of it. Now, what I do love about Thursday is we have Uranus sextile Neptune. And Uranus is sitting in 11th house. Neptune's sitting in 9th house. So we have Gemini, Uranus. We have Aries, Neptune. It's going to be at that 0 degree mark. 0 degrees are critical degrees, especially when it comes to new beginnings. So I like this if you're choosing to take action on your expansion, your growth, and your hopes and dreams. So even though if you have some icky Scorpio, moon, square Pluto, square Venus energy, bad dreams, trauma that's looking to be healed, it's all about balance. Life is all about balance. So this is looking to be balanced. So healing the traumas, yes, great, awesome, heal them up. But also, where are you taking action when it comes to your hopes and dreams and your growth and your expansion and finding that joy and finding that pleasure there? That's why, we have both these transits that are looking to be balanced. Scorpio moon, yes, transformation, but you can also use a Scorpio moon to transform when it comes to things that aren't trauma, like your hopes and dreams. Your friend groups, your communities, your growth, your expansion. It's just utilize it both. Both of it's going to be utilized this day. Now, Friday, August 28th, we will wake up with the Scorpio moon, and this morning is going to feel a little bit different because we have the Scorpio moon trine Jupiter, 8 a.m. This is beautiful flowing energy when it comes to just the benefic planet Jupiter. It gives us that optimism. So like if you're going through it at all when it comes to transformation, this is kind of like, yay, you did it. Like, yay, let's transform. Like, yay, let's move forward, Leo. So I absolutely love this energy for you. Now, the Scorpio moon will be squaring Mercury at 8 p.m. So this could be just a miscommunication when it comes to your sense of self and the people in your home. it could be something as simple as that. A square to Mercury. Moon moves fast. Moon is our emotions. Somebody in your home could be really emotional. It could be you. You could be the emotional person. Nothing wrong with that. But it could just be a miscommunication when it comes to yourself and your home life there. So Saturday, August 30th, we have the Scorpio moon again, but the moon will move into Sagittarius at 9 a.m. You are going to feel this, Leo, especially as a fire sign. You are going to feel this energy, like literally probably right at 9 a.m. I always feel the shift from Scorpio to Sagittarius. I'm just like, yes. Like the energy is just freeing, right? And it's the more free Sagittarius moons feel is contingent on how much you dig deep into your healing process during a Scorpio moon. So the more you dig deep, the more free you feel when a Sagittarius moon happens. Now, the Sag moon will trine Saturn at 9 a.m., trine Neptune at 12 p.m., oppose Uranus at 12:10 p.m., sextile Pluto at 1 p.m., and trine Venus at 11 p.m. There's a lot of trines and sextiles. Those are positive aspects. The only opposition we have is to Uranus. You could just get surprise news. You could get a surprise emotion that comes out of nowhere, so you take action on it. But Saturday is an action day. After 9 a.m., Saturday is meant to take action on your passions. If you feel the passion, which I don't know why you wouldn't with Venus and Leo, and it being a Sagittarius moon, and just all this fire energy is for you. You are a fire sign. This is the time to take action where you see fit to take action. So follow your passions on Saturday. Saturday is a passionate day. Follow it, especially for you Leos. Now, Sunday, August 31st, we will wake up with a Sagittarius moon. And the Sagittarius moon, the only aspect we really have is Sagittarius moon will sextile Mars at 5 p.m. This is continuing your passions. This is feeling that Sagittarius energy. This is also a sextile to Mars. Mars is in your third house. This is about communication when it comes to your creativity and your passions, working on being on the same page. But a sextile, you need to take action in order to reap the benefits. Sextile is a positive aspect, but you need to take action. So, and it will give you a burst of energy as well, especially if you are feeling tired, which I don't know why you would, especially with all of this all this fire energy. If you are feeling tired, this will give you a boost of energy. Sometimes when we do transmute a lot of trauma, we integrate a lot of past lives. That's another thing that could happen Thursday is you could get dreams about your past lives that are integrating into you. But sometimes when that happens, we can just feel a little bit more drained. We need a little bit more rest. So utilize this Sagittarius moon sextile Mars 5 p.m. Sunday to get something done. And it can be something like cleaning the house. I always use Sundays as like a pick-me-up day. But it could be something as simple as that. But this is just really, this week, Leos, is just really positive energy for you guys. And I absolutely love it. Okay, let's go to a card pull. So pick one or two. And thank you so much for being here, by the way. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all the likes and the subscribes, Leo. It means the world to me as a creator. Ooh, this too many cards. Every time I say too many cards, sometimes I just get more. All right, we're just going to go for it. One or two. I do 2 decks as well. Just kind of get the feel. Oop, that really wanted to go there. Kind of get the feel of the energy this week. All right. Number ones. I will show you the visual here. Some of you guys might be visual. Very beautiful, beautiful card. Number ones next week is going to feel like a little bit of a shakeup. I feel like you're going to be in your head just a little bit. But the thing is you do have Venus in Leo and you have this Libra energy. So it's like you're the star of the show and you're perceiving your life a certain way that's looking to be shaken up here. And it's really talking about balancing your body, making sure you're not only taking care of others, but you're taking care of yourself. But there is a balance, right? We can take care of ourselves a little bit too much and then we can take care of others a little bit too much. And I say taking care, more like attention, like energetic attention. So this week, really pay attention to, especially with that Libra moon energy, Venus and Leo energy, pay attention to where you need to take care of yourself and where you can, your cups are already full and you can take care of others. So you're going to be really working on the balance this week when it comes to others and yourself, Leo. Number 2s, I'll show you the image here. Love it. Oh, this is a specific message for number 2s. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's take me a minute to process. Number 2s, this is going to be specific. You're holding on to the past too much. You're holding on to the past a little bit too much, a lot of it too much, and it's just out of balance. It's like nostalgia. Like this week, if you catch yourself, number 2s, going into nostalgia, like thinking about an ex, thinking about, it could be any relationship really, but like being like, oh, that was so nice. Oh, that was so good. Because what's really looking to happen for you is not to go backwards, but to go forwards. So just pay attention this week to the nostalgia that comes up within you. Neptune can do that to us, especially with trine Venus. It's like, what used to be good in any relationship, not just romantic. But I am getting specifically romantic for somebody on that one. So pay attention to that. And just go towards people that actually serve you and further those relationships that actually serve you, Leo. All right. Thank you so much, Leos. I will see you next week.